Sun reaches across the concrete steps, heat resting along the edge. A folded map stays in one pocket, paperweight against the hip. Water below reflects passing clouds, broken shapes on the surface. Your sleeve brushes the rail beside me, fabric moving then still. Footsteps gather near the landing space, opening between sounds. Nearby voices thin in the distance, they're holding their trays. We take the length of the walkway, light along our backs. Your rhythm settles close enough, not pulling ahead. The scene keeps forming around us, windows catching the day. This stretch lasts a little longer than either of us expects. Bicycles slow at the corner light, tires rounding their noise. A shop window bends the street, colors shifting on the glass. My pace stays near the painted line, heels touching then away. Your glance follows a moving shadow, shape sliding out of view. Steps align without decision, timing easing into place. Sounds overlap then separate, leaving room between. We take the length of the walkway, light along our backs. Your rhythm settles close enough, not pulling ahead. The scene keeps folding around us, windows catching the day. This stretch lasts a little longer than either of us expect. The breeze moves through the railing, then passes on. Sun breaks across the oaken path and softens. We continue beside the long handrail, they fully present. Your pace remains near my shoulders, steady and bright. The way forward stays unbarred, nothing demands a turn. Each step carries its own sound, then lets it go. Footsteps fade into afternoon, lights still fall away. Soft tilt. Ceramic hums near the counter, warm, settling in. Palms loosen around the handle, curved skin cooling down. Your gesture floats past the shielded tray, unspoken. Corners wide in between, nearby sees space opening up. I shift off the straight count, letting distance shape itself. I hover inside an easy measure, letting tension thin then drift. Your movement finds the edge beside me, without a rush. No signal leans for emphasis, no outline claims direction. I hold a line within that calm rotation, yeah, letting it pass. Cutlass rings against the wooden bar, brave, clear. Reflections skim over the menu print, ink sliding through. My steps angle between quiet laughter, ooh, unforced. The afternoon keeps a gentle orientation, bright, unfixed. I allow room for delay, so cadence keeps shape. I hover inside an easy measure, letting tension thin then drift. Your movement finds the edge beside me, without a rush. No signal leans for emphasis, no outline claims direction. I hold a line here within that calm rotation, yeah, letting it pass. Shadows cross the moon Untraced vessel on the floor grain. Enough, I respond after the pulse, not early balanced. I hover inside an easy measure, letting tension thin and drift. Your moment stays beside my timing. No pressure, nothing pulls the moment ahead. Nothing presses back. I ring within that brightness. I'm moving on. Air settles nearby. Without demand, the room rearranges and I follow. A divider runs between the trays, edges worn smooth. Labels shift as items pass, spacing tightening briefly. The car rolls across the tile wheels, answering back. Your step adjusts beside mine, distance recalibrated. Barcodes flicker under the reader, lines sketching then clearing. A package turns at the corner, weight changing hands. Your elbow brushes the rail, contact quick then gone. Voices cross from both sides, paths overlapping. Footfalls pick up their pattern, rhythm reappearing. Nearby sounds regain direction, motion flooding through. We move along the narrow divider, pace shared, not spoken. But timing meets the moment, we're leaning ahead. The space keeps reacting around us, objects answering in turn. This section carries momentum, just enough to continue. Movement settles into sequence, steps no longer adjusting. Sounds passing steady intervals, neither rush nor delay. The divider keeps its distance, mark in the middle. Nothing breaks the alignment as we pass through. The trace then toward the exit, edges losing resistance. The car pauses then releases, motion resuming softly. Your stride holds its angle, no correction needed. The surrounding noise shifts again, paths separating cleanly. Surface no longer guiding, rhythm stays beneath the steps, quiet but present. We clear the remaining space together, pace unchanged. Motion continues past the frame without closing the door. A shelf sits just below eye level, labels tilting out of line. A scanner tone fades behind us, pitch thinning in the air. A canvas bag rests at the side, weight pulling the seam. Your sleeve brushes past my arm, fabric slowing and clear. Coins settle into a shallow trade, metal losing its ring. A ribbon curls from the printer slot, ink breaking into marks. Your shoulder turns a fraction, space adjusting around it. Reflections gather on polished tile, fingers loosening their edges. Footfalls pass along the aisle, distance opening wide. Nearby sounds reduce their pressure, room holding the gap. We stand within a narrow passage, floor tone underfoot. Your timing stays close enough, not stepping ahead. The scene keeps arranging itself, objects answering one by one. This interval stretches quietly, longer than planned. A curtain slides against the divider, edges catching friction. The door swings inward, then back, air settling again. Your glance follows a lifted shadow, shape thinning toward the wall. Outside engines soften their pitch, motion rounding off. The shelf keeps its alignment, labels still uneven. Sound drops below conversation, volume thinning out. Color fades from the island, tone evening off. We pause without signal, bodies still adjacent. Time loosens its hold slightly, without asking us for. Two chairs face the narrow table, space already shared. Sunlight slips between the backs, edges warming. Your bag races against the leg, fabric folding. The room carries a low murmur, steady and calm. Someone drags a chair nearby, wood brushing tile. A cup turns slowly on its base, sound circling once. Your fingers adjust the strap, movement unhurried. Background voices across the room, never staying long. Footsteps pass behind the counter, timing uninterrupted. Small motions gathering layers, nothing rushing. We sit between the open chairs, distance comfortable. Your rhythm moves without weight, easy to follow. Space feels it around us, naturally aligned. This moment stretches wider than it first appeared. Outside, traffic shifts its pattern, the light reflecting. A door opens, then settles back, air exchanging. Your gaze lifts toward the window, attention drifting outward. Sound travels across the floor, arriving in pieces. Nearby movement keeps its course, paths overlapping. The room stays in gentle motion, never fixed. We sit between the open chairs, distance comfortable. The rhythm moves without weight, easy to follow. The space fills in around us, naturally alive. This moment stretches wider than it first appeared. Time moves without announcement, pace unchanged. Nothing signals a shift, yet it happens. The chairs remain where they are, space intact. The room continues its song, still embodying. We stay with the flow of it, wanna love. sun spills across the stone tiles, a small heat climbing through the soles. A paper cup tips on the ledge, liquid catching the rim just in time. Shadows stretch from passing bikes, thin lines sliding over the curb. Your sleeve brushes the metal rail, fabric lifting and falling back. Footsteps soften near the corner, pace reshaping without words. Nearby sounds trade places slowly, distance opening its width. We cross the middle of the block, light resting on our shoulders. Your rhythm settles next to mine, unforced and even. The street keeps breathing forward, windows blinking in sequence. This moment holds its shape long enough to feel clear. Traffic hums behind the trees, engines rounding off their edge. A storefront mirror bends the sky blue, breaking into pieces. My stride matches the painted light, heels landing then releasing. Your glance catches a moving sign, color shifting as we pass. Steps adjust along the pavement, timing finding new angles. Voices fade into the background, space growing more usable. We cross the middle of the block, while resting on our shoulders. The rhythm settles next to mine, unforced and even. The street keeps breathing forward, windows blinking in sequence. This moment holds its shape long enough to feel clear. The breeze moves through the leaves, branches entering kind. Sun flickers between the gaps, then smooths itself again. We move along the open stretch, day staying fully present. You picture me beside my arms, steady and bright. Nothing interrupts the motion, nothing needs to arrive. The path continues as it is, wide enough to share. Footsteps done with afternoon, light carries us onward. Clear tone. Morning clanks inside the glass rack, then echo circling the rail. Receipt slips from the narrow slot, white paper folding on itself. Steam lifts above the metal lid, soft trails threading upward. Windows cast a short reflection, pale lines skipping the frame. Steps slow between tile lines, space in it opens wider. Sounds overlap without hurry, time loses its edge. Time loosens around this table, voices passing shoulder to shoulder. Your profile turns with the brightness, unfixed, unclaimed. Nothing signals what comes next, nothing presses close. This moment keeps its distance, easy to hold. Saucers touch near the corner shelf, light taps fading quickly. Sun marks the edge of noon, one color spreading outward. Aprons fold along the back rail, soft brushing the wall. Chairs adjust without attention, wood responding softly. Movement bends off the center beat, timing left open. Phrases find each other, then continue. Time loosens around this table, voices passing shoulder to shoulder. Your profile turns with the brightness, unfixed, unclaimed. Nothing signals what comes next, nothing presses close. This moment keeps its distance, easy to hold. Footsteps fade past on the counter edge. Breathe. A pause hits between two sounds, cleaning and usable. Space remains intact without comment. Time loosens around this table, air circulating slowly. Your outline cuts the afternoon, clearing ocean. No pull forward, no pull back, just balance. So life remains without instruction. Daylight continues. The doorway holds its position, hinges barely sounding. The floor widens past the frame, texture changing underfoot. Air moves without resistance, temperature evening out. Your pace settles beside mine, steps aligning naturally. A sign shifts above the entrance, letters catching briefly. Voices gather then disperse, patterns thinning again. Your jacket lifts with the motion, fabric answering the turn. Shadows slide along the wall, edges softening as they pass. Movement finds a longer arc, pressure easing off. Nearby sounds lose their edges, space opening wide. We cross into the open area, rhythm staying light. Your timing carries forward without pulling away. Surroundings reorganize, nothing claiming the center. The section feels unforced, easy to remain within. Foot traffic spreads across the ground, paths no longer fixed. A bridge shifts direction briefly, then releases. Your clears follows a change, your tension widening. The background hum lowers itself, leaving room behind. The doorway recedes quietly, flame no longer present. Rhythm continues under motion, unmarked but clear. We move without adjustment, pace holding steady. The space ahead stays open, ready for the next turn. Sun breaks across the narrow crossing, warm patches forming on the ground. A folded receipt rests in my pocket, edges soft from earlier use, painted lines blur under passing shoes, dust lifting with each step. Your jacket shifts against the breeze, fabric tracing a slower arc. Foot asphalt space along the corner curb. Sounds thinning as they pass. Nearby motion settles into rhythm. Distance widening its shape. We knew beyond a short crossing, light along our shoulders. Your timing drifts beside my own, easy to follow. The street reshapes around our pace, windows catching afternoon. This moment keeps its shape long enough to feel. Glides past the shaded stop, glass reflecting open sky. Loose paper slides across the pavement, corners lifting then lying flat. My stride follow the curb edge, heels touching then releasing. Your glance holds a passing color, blue fading into stone. Steps adjust along the side street, timing easing into place. Voices blur in a distant motion, space opening between. You move beyond a short crossing, light along our shoulders. Your timing just beside my own, easy to follow. The strangest shapes around the place, windows catching afternoon. This moment keeps its shape long enough to feel. A breeze slips through the side lane and moves on. Sunlight bends across the storefront. It softens. Click, continue down the open stretch. They unfolding forward. Your pace stays near my shoulder, steady and warm. Pipe extends along the pavement, stones heating as we pass. Each step carries a brief sound and lets it go. Footsteps fade into daylight, movement stays gentle. A bell taps once at the doorway, small ring over the shelves. Paperback spines pressed close together, ink lines along the edges. A bookmark slips from a thin novel, paper corner on my palm. Your fingers trace the author names, letters under your nails. Footfalls soften on the wood floor, sound turning into grain. A page turns near the back aisle, air brushing over it. We move between the narrow rows, breath kept low and close. Your timing lands beside my words, not rushed at all. The room keeps shifting, small details, covers changing color. I take the space the aisle gives back, hey, very short. A receipt printer hums at the register, thin strip curling down until strap slides on your shoulder, cloth pulling then loose. A poster corner lifts near the window frame, tape holding at the top. My hand finds a rail of a tall display, cold metal under skin. Steps pause near the reading table, distance rounding off. Two voices pass behind the stacks, then dissolve into paper. We move between the narrow rows, breath kept low and close. Your timing lands beside my words, not rushed at all. The room keeps shifting, small details, covers changing color. I take the space the aisle gives back, yeah. snacks on above the counter. Warm circle on a page. Sleep grazes the chair back. Fabric whisper on wood. We just threw the last short out. Hands near the same shelf. Your rhythm folds in summer phrasing. Soft weight inside. The bell stays quiet at the doorway. Street noise kept outside. I carry the page sound with me. One time only. Book spines blur at the corner. The bell stops ringing. Sun slides across the window frame, dust lifting where it lands. A chair edge meets the tile, sound brief then gone. Your bag rests against the wall, zipper catching light. A receipt bends in your hand, paper warm from touch. We move back through the open stretch, steps measured unforced. White follows its shoulder height, not falling behind. This path takes longer than expected, each surface answering back. Nothing closes yet, the walk's still in motion. A bus door folds with a soft release, air still and outward. Foot traffic gathers near the curb, shoes tracing shallow arcs. Glass reflects a passing face, gone before it settles. Your sleeve grazes the frame beside me, fabric shifting once. Signals overlap without order, then clear. Distances shorten slightly by accident. We move back through the open stretch, steps measured unforced. Light follows its shoulder height, not falling behind. This path takes longer than expected, each surface answering back. Nothing closes yet, the walk's still in motion. Breeze lifts along the pavement, then passes. Sun breaks against the corner edge and slides on. We reach the lane we couldn't count, pace unchanged. Your shadow crosses mine once, then separates. Any sound completes its shape before fading. Turn keeps extending without hurting. Footsteps then into afternoon, light still traveling. Receipts line the window ledge, edges lifting with the air. Street color reaches the pane, breaks into muted tones. A cup warms near my palm, ceramic holding the heat. Your shoulder pauses beside mine, fabric catching light. The menu ends at the corner, creases tracing past decisions. Footsteps pass behind the chair, sound thinning as they cross. Your sleeve brushes the tabletop, grain answering the touch. Reflections stack in the glass, pieces losing their shape. Spoons settle near the saucer, metal quieting down. Nearby voices shift position, space opening between. We take the width of the counter, light along our hands. Your timing moves close enough, not pulling ahead. The room keeps forming seat folds at the edge, numbers pressed into white. The door opens, then clutches air, slipping back inside. Your glance follows a shadow, shade thinning near the wall. Outside, traffic softens its sound, distance loosening the line. Cups cool between her fingers, heat fading unevenly. A counter holds its imprint, pressure slowly easing. Light slides across the window, color thinning again. We remain in the little, hands still near the surface. Time loosens its grip here without asking us forward. The room stretches a little wider without changing shape. Chairs move as people pass, spacing adjusts. Your voice reaches first for the rest of you. Air shifts between us, unannounced. The glass slides across the surface, some brief. Paper folds back on itself, edges are worn. Where sleeve catches the light, motion unplanned. Nearby conversations bending past, never stopping. Timing loosens between moments, pressure easing. Small sounds arrive unevenly, then align. The distance tilts while we move, nothing forced. Your rhythm stays just ahead of mine, close enough. The space responds as we pass without resistance. This part of the room holds longer than expected. Outside, a shadow crosses the window, pace steady. A door closes somewhere behind, soft impact. Your attention shifts, then it turns, no signal given. Yeah, moves low across the floor, finding its way. The distance tilts while we move, nothing forced. Your rhythm stays just ahead of mine, close enough. Space responds as we pass without resistance. This part of the room holds longer than expected. Your voice stays in motion, and I call in just there. Movement continues, but size, pace unchanged. The room opens into sound without emphasis. We carry forward together, still listening. A side path opens beside the main route, surface catching the light. Foot traffic shifts without friction, patterns easing. Your shoulder turns with the opening, movement staying loose. The air lifts slightly, nothing held back. The sign angles toward the corner, paint worn by the day. Voices passing short of phrases, edges clear. Your pace adjusts with a smile, timing falling into place. Background sounds stay present, space feeling wide. Steps gather near the entrance, rhythm finding itself. Nearby motion continues forward, no pause needed. We take the side path together, energy light. Your timing moves alongside mine, easy to follow. The surroundings open around us, nothing pressing in. This moment carries a brightness, simple and steady. The main route stays within sight, volume unchanged. A bench waits along the curved surface, catching warmth. Your gaze moves ahead briefly, attention relaxed. Air moves freely through the space, sound staying clear. Movement continues without effort, pace intact. The path stretches a little further, still inviting. We stay with the flow of it, no reason to slow. Light spreads across the cafe floor, tables holding their shape. A glass edge catches a passing laugh, then lets it slide. Your coat rests on the chair beside you, fabric cooling slowly. A menu folded at the corner, paper bending without sound. A door opens somewhere behind us, air shifting once. Footsteps pause near the window, then continue on. Outside, a bus rolls through the frame, reflection stretching. Your fingers trace the rim of the cup, heat thinning underneath. Small movements gather briefly, then separate. Nothing asks to be finished yet. We sit inside the open moment, time wide enough. Light stays close to our shoulders, unrushed. The day keeps offering its surface one by one. No signal to conclude, just the hours moving. Where spoon meets porcelain, ring soft, complete. A shadow crosses the counter edge, gone before it settles. Someone pulls a chair across the floor, wood answering back. Your breath aligns with the room without effort. Sounds overlap, then clear space returning. We sit inside the open moment, time wide enough. Light stays close to our shoulders, unrushed. The day keeps offering its surface one by one. No signal to conclude, just the hours moving. A breeze slips through the doorway, then fades. Sun touches the forward wall. Nothing cools away. Each sound completes continues exactly like this. Cups settle, voices drift outward.